Hey, this is Gina Rogers from Grantwood AEA, and this is a quick tutorial on adding a page to a course in Schoology. And so I'm here in my Schoology course that's called English 9 Sandbox Section 1, and I am going to add a page. And so to do that, I'm just going to click on Add Materials, and then I'll go to Add Page. You can add a page directly to a course, or you can also add a page to your resources. So if I go to my personal resources and then click on Add Resources, I'll have that same list almost of options to add, and I can click on Add Page there. For our purposes today, I'm going to go back to my course though, and I'm going to go to Add Materials, and I'm going to click on Add a Page. And so what pops up then is your visual editor. You can give your page a title, test page. And then you have your just basic word processing tools here. And so you can bold, italicize, underline any text that you put on the page. You can also change the text color if you want to, change the text highlight, do some different formatting, change the indent a little bit, change the alignment right through here. You can also link to an outside source, and so if I was saying here is a link to KidBlog, if I highlighted that and then clicked on that link button, I would then just have to provide the URL for KidBlog. So and so that link would then take the viewer of the page to KidBlog. If I space down, I can look at some other options that I can insert in my page. If I click on Insert Content, I can insert image and media by clicking on that. And so I could upload media that I have, so attach files of pictures or video, or I could insert from the web images or media. And so if I tap on media, here, and then put in the link to the media that I want to attach, or the embed code. So let's say if I go out to YouTube, and let's say I was going to attach maybe this video. And we'll just pause that. If I click on this share button, I'll get first the URL, but if I click on embed, I'm going to get the embed code. There it goes. I'm going to copy that, go back to my tab here, and then paste that in there and hit insert media. And so that video will show up there when I hit create. Let's see, what else can I do in the page? I can also add a table if I wanted to. So however many frames wide it needs to be, or columns wide, can adjust it by just clicking on it and pulling that over. And I can add whatever text I need to in there. I can spell check my page if I need to, which I definitely need to. I can also look at this paragraph tab, and that changes some of the different headings or options that I have, pre-formatted headings for paragraph. And if I wanted to change the font size of anything, I have that right there. In addition to this visual editor for a page, you also have the HTML editor. And so if I was going to insert HTML code from someplace else, if I just wrote something like embed code here, and then switch that, you see that it looks like a bunch of garbly goo. But right here, I know this is where I wanted to put that embed code. And so this is all HTML, and I can stick pieces of HTML wherever I want to. And so let's say, for example, I was going to add this form to that page. And we'll go to send form. Sorry about that. Okay, so this gives me the link here to share, but if I click on this embed, I'm going to get embed code. Just copy that, hit done, then go back to my page. Here it is. I'm going to copy or highlight that and then paste that embed code in there. And then I'm going to switch my editor from HTML back to visual. And you'll see I got this video that'll show up, got a table here, and I've got this form that's going to show up eventually when I hit create. If I go over here, I can attach a file to a page. And so if I had a Word document or something, or a PowerPoint that I wanted to attach to a page, give it a little bit of context in the page, like this is a PowerPoint on molar mass, and then the PowerPoint is attached. I could do that. I could link down below the page if I wanted to an outside resource. I could pull something from my resources and add that to the page. And then here I can add my own audio or video recording to this page too. And so that's a feature that works well sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't work as well. So it's one to play around with. Down below here, I have some advanced options, so I can align a learning objective to the page. And so if this page actually meets one of my standards that I really am focusing on in my class, I might align that page to a learning objective. And then I can choose to make that page visible to students or invisible to students. And so if I'm not quite ready for them to take a look at it, if I just click on that, it becomes hidden. If I click on that again, it's visible to the students. I'm going to go ahead and hit create because I'm done with my page now, and I've kind of showed all the different features of the page. And so now I want you to take a look at what it looks like. And hopefully everything looks pretty good. All right, so I got my test page here. If I click on it, I'm going to see here's my video. Here's my link to KidBlog. Good, that worked the way that it's supposed to. I can watch my video right here. I would hope that if I had a table, I'd have something in there. And then I have also my form right here, so my kids could fill out this form and submit it right there on that page, and it would go to Google spreadsheets, and I'd have all that data there to gather. And so that's just a quick overview of a lot of cool things that you can do with pages. Pages by far give you the most flexibility within Schoology to customize the content to whatever you want it to be. But there is a little bit of a learning curve, not too difficult, but just a lot of things that you can do with them. Last thing that I wanted to show you before I sign off for today is over here, and that is in that settings button. If I click on that, I'll have the option to edit this page, so that will kick me back into my editor, which will look like this. Just going to save changes. Or I can also delete that page. If I don't like the way it looked, or if I don't want to use that one, I could just delete it and it will go away. Alright, so that was a quick tutorial on pages in Schoology, and I hope you find them as awesome as I do.